So here students, next is the Peninsular Plateau. The plateau region of India is surrounded by water bodies on three sides. Okay, that's why it is called as a peninsula. Okay, this I have explained it before as well. Therefore, it is known as a Peninsular Plateau. The plateau or the tableland in the southern part of India is made up of the old hard rock. Okay, this area is mostly made up of rock and it is little hard. The soil is hard. The Aravalli range is to the northwest, and then the Vindhya range and the Satpura range are towards the north. The eastern and the western Ghats are to the east and west of the plateau. So these are the eastern Ghat, mountainous area, and this is the western Ghat. Okay. So at the side of the peninsular plateau, we have the eastern Ghat area and the western Ghat area. Okay. The eastern Ghats are lower than the western Ghats. Next is the plateau slopes towards the east because it is a tableland. Have you seen a table? Now this table, that means that it is in a higher area of that particular country. So it is called a plateau. So always remember, plateau is a tableland. That means it is high, it is on a high level compared to the other areas. Okay. Now for example, if the land table is slopy, yes, when you pour water, where does the water go? It goes to the region where there is slope. Okay. In the same way, here the plateau is slopy. Okay. Towards the east. Therefore, most of the rivers which are flowing, they will all flow towards the eastern area. And most of the rivers such as the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri fall into the Bay of Bengal because the land is slopy here. So the water bodies flow into the Bay of Bengal. Always remember that all rivers flow down to the slopy areas and get into the ocean or the sea. Okay. And then there are two rivers, that is the Narmada and the Tapi river, which flow towards the west. Okay. So many rivers flow towards the east, but only two rivers of India flow towards the west and meet the Arabian Sea. Which are those two rivers? That is the Narmada river and the Tapi river. Okay. Next we will go. Most of these rivers get water from rainfall. So they often dry up in the summer season. Okay. Next we will go to the other physical divisions. That is the coastal plains. Next to this peninsular plateau, we have the coastal area. Now the coastal plains are those plains which are close to the ocean and the sea area. Okay. So they are called as the coastal areas. Okay. The coastal plains are stripes of fertile land, flat lands that lie on the either side of the peninsular plateau. They are divided into two parts. How many parts? Two parts. The western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plains. All this green color. Can you see? These are the western coastal plains and here eastern coastal plains. And this land is very fertile, good for growing the crops. And eastern coastal plain is near the eastern coastal plain is near the where? Bay of Bengal, and western coastal plain is near Arabian Sea. Okay. Both plains meet at Kanyakumari, the tip of the peninsula. Okay. So here we have Kanyakumari, and both the plains join the Kanyakumari. Okay. And this is the last tip area of the ending of India. Understood? Okay. Then the eastern coastal plains are broader compared to the western coastal plains. Can you see the make of the difference here? This area is broader. Okay. And compared to the western coastal plain, this is narrow. Yeah, this is thinner and this is broader. In these regions, it is hot during the day and pleasant during the evenings. Next, we will go to the islands. What are islands? I have said you before. Yes, islands means a land which is covered on four sides with water. Like for example, can you see this country Sri Lanka? It is covered on all the sides by water. So, Sri Lanka is an island. Okay. So, in the same way, India has got islands. Yeah. So India has got 2 islands. In the Bay of Bengal, we have which islands? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So Andaman and Nicobar Islands are present in the Bay of Bengal, and can you see these islands? They are land which is covered on all sides by water. And here we have Lakshadweep. Okay, and Lakshadweep Islands are present in the Arabian Sea. Okay, and one thing is called, like one land covered by water is called island, and groups of islands are called as archipelago. Okay, archipelago means they are group of islands. Can you see here, so many islands are there? Hundreds of islands together are present here, and here also you can see hundreds of islands are present. So group of islands are known as archipelago. Okay, all this you have to remember. Then have you all know now how many things have you learned for today? You have learned the physical divisions of India. How many divisions are there? There are 6 divisions. So we have covered the northern mountains, the northern plains, the peninsular plateau, the desert of India, yes, the great Indian desert. Then we have the coastal plains and the islands of India. Understood? So you have to remember that, take a map, yes, and then draw all the physical divisions there, name them, color them like how it is given in the map. Yes, this is just for you all to know how beautiful our country is. Our country has got so many things, everything what is required. It has mountains, it has got lot of water and good cultivation. Yes, it has got even plateaus, and it has oceans, rivers, desert. Okay, so we should be very thankful that we are born in such a country that has so many physical divisions. So you remember the homework, take a map, make your divisions by yourself, color it, naming is very important, and also learn all the spellings. Okay, thank you students.